First things first, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Grin, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day and that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. And with Thanksgiving this year came a wonderful thing, and that is Leagues 5 Raging Echoes, so old school RuneScape. I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to voice over just some of the things that happened on day one, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. It's going to be a little bit different from my normal style of videos. But with that said, I'm going to try to do weekly updates on my. Oh man, this guard just ruined my fun. Oh, maybe I can kill him. Ah! I was gonna say that now that that little blunder is done, I can go ahead and hop into the clips. I say clips, it's just a little recap. It's not going to be a terribly long video. I'm currently dealing with the second mishap right now, the second guard. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy. To kick things off, my League's experience started the same as everyone else's, with it not quite functioning. Somehow Jagex managed to flip the launch of Leagues, which is kind of impressive considering how they've been hyping it up every day for like a month. But after a lot of pointless login attempts and a brisk 3-hour and 15-minute wait, we were in. Right after getting into a world, it was really cool to immediately see the rush of people logging in. You don't often get to experience something like this in any game you play, and let alone old school RuneScape, so it was like really strikes you kind of in your feels and in the heart. You know, maybe that nostalgia brings you back to the good old times of logging in for just your first time, or maybe logging with a friend or two after a long break and seeing some of what the game has to offer. Another awesome thing was just everyone running in different directions, like scrambling around. You know, some people definitely had plans that they might have gotten from streamers or something, but a lot of people were definitely, I say streamers, maybe YouTube content creators as well. But there was also a ton of people like myself who was just kind of winging it. And it was cool to see the mad scramble and rush to try to get a few tasks done and acquire your first few points. This was an absolute crazy sight. So many people picked dodgy deals and came down to the ham hideout, and you got so many items from like pickpocketing that everyone was just dropping them on the ground. And even now, a couple days later, if you go down into the ham hideout, it is still just flooded with items. So many so I just decided to give up on trying to make the names of them not show up on the ground anymore, because I couldn't adjust my angle right to get it so I could click the minus button. But yeah, it was absolutely a madhouse. Shortly after picking Clue Compass, I realized just how fantastic the item is. I ended up doing clues for like an hour, and just because it was so much fun to teleport right to the clue step location, it made them so fast. And it made completing clues just like an absolute dream. And despite them reducing how many tasks are clue related, it definitely gave heaps of points and tasks completed. Just to show how broken XP is in Leagues, in this video I'm just fishing up some salmon with the boys, but because of the first relic I chose, it's all being banked and cooked, and the amount of XP that's coming in just from the general multiplier that Leagues always has is crazy. I mean, you could just look in the top right where it shows XP, it just flowing in. This just caught me off guard as a wholesome moment at Revs, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This kind of thing doesn't happen too often in the main game. This guy was just here killing Revs with me and asked to skull up on me. In the main game, I would have definitely just left because I ain't about that. But here I just said, fine, go for it. He did, and then went back to killing Revs. It's something really small, but I just really enjoyed it. So I think this is where I'm going to leave Leagues day one. I feel like I've gotten quite a lot done, at least for somebody who didn't really have like a whole plan. I did not have a task layout ahead of time. I just kind of wung it and had fun with it as it was. I only have 38 tasks left till I get my next area, which I am pretty sure I'm going to go with Prifddinas or Tyranwen, whatever it's called, so that I can do some Corrupted Gauntlet, because I think I'm going for that awesome Crystal Blessing that comes from the Echo Boss there. As goes for the rest of the week, I think my plan is just to get to Prifddinas, but also I think to try to maybe get the 4 more of the combat mastery points. so that I can max out the melee tier, as well as maybe get, if I can max out the melee tier, and then that'll make Corrupted Gauntlet way easier because you can just hit through the Hunlith, the prayer with melee. And I think it'll just be stupid easy. And then get some crystal armor, and then maybe try to kill KBD a bunch and get maybe my first like Raging Echoes exclusive item. But with that said, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And I hope that you are enjoying leagues, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.